Hi, my name is Antonia Johnson, and I'm going to begin with my first segment, second segment, and end with my third segment. Hi, my name is Antonia Johnson. I'm the therapist here at the agency, and I will be meeting with you all today for your first family session. This family session, I just wanted to let you know, will last for about an hour. You are welcome to sit in any of the available chairs. I would also like to say thank you for coming in and taking the time out to meet with me. It's a pleasure to meet with all of you. I would also like to start off each session. I always like to do this with getting to know a little bit of background information from all of you members of the family. This is a great way of me to get to know you better. So let's start with you, Mom. Could you tell me how long you've been married to your husband? Great. And could you tell me about a little bit about what you do for a living? Okay. And hi, and I'm referring to the son now. What grade are you in? And what school do you attend? Do you like school? What are some things that you like about school? Okay. So based on your views of what's going on and what's the presenting problem, I'm going to ask each one of you to briefly just tell me about the presenting problem and what brings you in here today. And could you tell me how this problem has affected you? How has it changed the way that you function or live in your life? Has it been a positive effect for you or a negative effect? And could you also tell me if you've ever sought out counseling in the past? Has it been successful? And what were your likes and dislikes about the previous counseling that you've had before in the past? Okay. So I'm gonna start with segment two. If there was bickering going on around the parents, I would definitely refer to the mother first, or the father. So in this situation, I would ask the mother, "How are you feeling right now? What is making you feel the way that you're feeling?" And then I will also revert back to the father and ask, "How are you feeling right now based on what your wife had to say? And how does this make you feel?" Then I would ask the both of the parents, the husband and the wife, to look at each other, and I would ask the mother to explain to the husband how she feels and what she was expressing to me, have her directly say it to him. So I would ask her, "Can you look at your husband and tell him how this makes you feel?" And then the father will also ask him, "Can you look at your wife and tell her how this makes you feel?" Um, I would also ask them, "How do you both communicate at home regarding this similar situation? Have you, this situation or this presenting problem, has this ever come up in the past at home? Have you been able to resolve any of these issues in the way that you're communicating right now? And what normally happens if you guys don't are not able to communicate, not able to resolve the issue? Would you like to explore other options or other styles of communication, of maybe different ways that you could learn how to resolve this problem? And could you give me some suggestions on what do you think may work? What do you think would be a good uh, starting place on how to resolve this issue based on what your husband has to say about how it makes him feel? And what are some good solutions that you can come up with as how to resolve the issue based on what your wife has to say about how this makes her feel? Then I will go on to the third segment. And in that third segment, I would definitely would like to thank you all for participating in this session. I know that it can be really difficult at times to sit with someone and really express to them how you're feeling. I value all of you guys' concerns and your opinions. It's very important to hear your view in order for us to have progress in our family treatment for therapy in order to move on. And in order for us to find out what's going on with your daughter, it's important for us for all of you guys to explore your past histories and to become comfortable and open with expressing these things as well. Um, I would also like to know if you guys would like to return for another session. Are you open and returning for another session and meeting with me? I recommend that we meet at least once per week in the beginning, at least for a month or two. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? I'm willing to answer any questions, and every question is a good question. Okay, so how about based on your schedule, what do you think next week at 6 p.m.? How does that sound for everyone? With the kids, do you guys have any other after school activities? Mom, dad, how does this work for you guys? Okay, so this sounds good. I feel like that we could definitely schedule something for next week. We could say Wednesday, is that okay? At 6 p.m. And definitely, I will let the hospital know that you guys did come in and meet with me for a follow up appointment. Is that okay that I notify them and let them know of that? Okay, well, thank you so much. And it was a pleasure meeting you all. Thank you.